Farmer's walks aren't just some old school strongman move. They're one of the few exercises that can completely transform how your body looks and feels. Most people only expect one thing from this exercise, but I'm going to show you what really happens to your body when you start doing it consistently. The first thing that changes, your grip. This one may seem obvious, but you're gonna want to hear why you need to keep up with your grip strength. It's not just a flex. Studies show grip strength is directly linked to longevity. It's one of the strongest indicators of overall health as you age. A stronger grip often means better function and less chance of injury. You can actually test how rested your body is for a workout by measuring your grip beforehand. You'll be surprised how quickly your hands wake up, even with just a pair of moderately heavy dumbbells and short walks. It doesn't have to be extreme to be effective. This is one of the easiest ways to build grip strength without overcomplicating anything. Most people start light and build up naturally. Farmer's walks light up your forearms, wrists, fingers, and all the little stabilizers that help you actually hold on to things in life. You know that person who carries all 12 grocery bags in one trip? That's farmer's walk energy. What feels simple at first quietly sets off a chain reaction, and you'll see one of the biggest shifts that your body will have later on in the video. But have you ever noticed the slumped over shoulder posture that most people walk around with? Ever seen someone who moves like they're being dragged forward by life? Rounded shoulders, forward neck, collapsed chest. That's not just bad posture, that's years of weak upper back muscles and neglected stabilizers. Farmer's walks reverse that. To perform it correctly, your shoulders have to stay packed, down and back, like you're trying to pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. That constant tension retains your upper back muscles, especially the traps and rhomboids, to keep your posture upright and strong. Your rotator cuff muscles also get in on the action, stabilizing your shoulder joint with every step. This builds real resilience in an area that breaks down fast if neglected. If you've ever had shoulder issues, this exercise becomes free physical therapy disguised as strength training. After a few weeks, you'll catch yourself standing taller, walking smoother, and pulling your shoulders back without thinking about it. And once your posture starts cleaning itself up on autopilot, something else clicks into place. Your core starts firing in a whole new way. Forget crunches. Farmer's walks build the kind of core that protects your spine, keeps you stable, and makes daily movement feel solid. Why? Because the moment you pick up those weights and walk, your body wants to twist, lean, and wobble. Your deep core muscles, like the transverse abdominis, have to engage to keep everything locked in. These aren't six-pack muscles. These are the muscles that keep your back safe when you lift your kid, twist to grab something, or even sneeze violently in public. We've all been there. It also activates the muscle most people never think about, like the ones deep in your core that support your spine and help you breathe better under stress. This isn't about bracing like a powerlifter, it's about building natural stability you'll feel every time you move. And when that stability becomes second nature, it unlocks something everybody is chasing after in the gym: real, lasting muscle growth. At first, it doesn't seem like much. You're just walking, right? But give it a few days, and your muscles will let you know exactly how much work just happened. The best part? It's the kind of soreness that tells you something real is changing. It's deceptively simple, but it activates almost every key muscle group: forearms, traps, lats, legs, and the entire core. The farmer's walk works out the muscles that make you look good. That's why I said earlier that it will have your body feeling and looking good at the same time. And because it's so scalable, you can load it heavy for strength, go lighter for distance and conditioning, or add variations like single arm carries to challenge the obliques and stabilizers. Now, before we move on to the fifth benefit that everyone will love, I want to let you know that the farmer's walk is powerful, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. If you want a simple, step-by-step blueprint to reset your entire body and feel 10 years younger, I created an organized guide for you to follow, and it's linked in the description below. But anyways, the farmer's walk exercise is like built-in cardio that doesn't suck the soul out of you. They spike your heart rate, challenge your lungs, and keep your muscles under tension all at once. This combo turns your body into a fat-burning furnace. You're not jogging, jumping, or gasping on a Stairmaster. You're just walking with weights. But your heart doesn't care. It's working overtime. Your body has to fuel the muscle engagement, the balance, the core activation, all of it. This is metabolic conditioning at its finest, and because it builds strength and burns fat at the same time, it's one of the most efficient tools you can use, especially if you're short on time. In just a minute, I'm going to show you the top 3 common mistakes you'll want to avoid to get the most out of this exercise. But first, I want to touch on something important. Your balance and coordination get a big enhancement from farmer's walks. Carrying weight challenges your proprioception. That's your body's ability to sense its position in space. Every step forces you to stabilize, adjust, and stay upright under pressure. Your balance and coordination naturally carries over into so many other activities we do in our daily lives. This trains your nervous system to be more aware, responsive, and balanced. Your ankles, knees, hips, and core are constantly communicating, fine-tuning your coordination with every step. Over time, this adds up to fewer missteps, better balance, and a body that reacts quicker. There's something about carrying heavy weight that makes the world go quiet. You're not thinking about your to-do list, you're not checking your phone, you're locked in, breathing, bracing, step by step. Farmer's walks demand presence. You can't check out or slack off. And when your forearms are burning, your traps are on fire, and your mind is screaming to drop the weight, but you keep going anyway, that's grit. That's mental resilience. That carries over to everything else in life. This isn't just physical training, it's mindset training. And this might be my favorite benefit from the list. Farmer's walks teach you how to stay calm under pressure, how to push through discomfort, how to keep moving when everything in your body says stop. And once you build that muscle between your ears, nothing else feels quite as hard. A few common mistakes can take away from the benefits of the farmer's walk, but they're easy to fix once you know what to look for. So here are the top 3 mistakes people make. First, avoid letting your shoulders roll forward. This puts unnecessary stress on your joints and ruins your posture. Instead, pull them back and down, keeping a tall chest like you're walking with confidence. Another issue is speed walking through the movement. It's not about racing to the finish line. It's about controlled, intentional steps. The more deliberate your pace, the more your muscles stay engaged. That one is honestly one of the most common that I need to remind myself of sometimes. And third, don't forget about your core. Letting your belly hang loose means missing out on one of the biggest benefits. Brace your core like someone's about to give you a friendly punch. It's your natural weight belt and keeps your spine protected the whole time. Now, you're probably wondering, alright, all this sounds good, but how long and how many times should I be doing this for? Don't worry, I got you covered. If you're just starting out, aim for 2 to 3 sets of 45 seconds each using a moderate weight. Something you can carry, but still challenges your grip. Make sure to rest for about 60 seconds between each set to maintain good form. Once you feel more comfortable, you can bump things up to 3 or 4 sets of 1 minute or even more. Go a little heavier with the weight and reduce your rest time slightly to around 45 seconds between sets. This keeps the intensity up while still letting you recover enough to perform well. Be sure to share this video with a friend who you think needs it.